A door is never just a door during Halloween. It becomes something else entirely, a suggestion, a symbol, a shift in atmosphere. It's the border between what's ordinary and what's enchanted, between the everyday and the eerie. Whether leading into a home, down a hallway, or toward an unknown destination, a door is often the first point of contact in any Halloween story. And its transformation sets the tone for everything that follows. But you don't need to buy or build something grand to change the feeling a door creates. You don't need to fill it with objects or overwhelm it with color. Sometimes, the simplest shift in tone, the way space is used, the silence that surrounds it, the mood it carries, is enough to create a moment of pause. Halloween, after all, isn't about excess. It's about suggestion. And a door is the perfect place to begin that suggestion. Let's explore how the doorway, any doorway, can become an expression of the Halloween spirit using intention, creativity, and emotion rather than material things. In this transformation, the door becomes more than an entry point. It becomes the beginning of an experience. Before anything is seen or touched, a door sets the mood. It stands quietly, waiting. It holds space, and in doing so, it holds possibility. The goal isn't to fill it, but to frame it, to give it weight, tension, or warmth through feeling alone. A door is not just a surface, it is a boundary, and boundaries are emotional. The area around a door is more than physical space, it's emotional territory. It can carry quiet suspense or quiet joy. It can create curiosity or caution. The tone of Halloween doesn't need to be loud to be effective. Often, it's the hushed spaces, the restrained details, the intentional stillness that say the most. To work with a door during Halloween is to think about emotional thresholds. What do you want people to feel as they approach? What do you want them to imagine just before they cross? That emotion becomes the guiding idea. Maybe you want the approach to feel colder, slower, more uncertain. Or perhaps it should feel playful, light, and unexpected. Not everything needs to point toward fright, sometimes a touch of wonder or quiet nostalgia can be even more powerful. The details that support that mood, shadow, symmetry, silence, rhythm, are the tools you use to achieve it. A well-thought-out doorway doesn't distract with excess. It draws people in with presence. With contrast. With a sense of pacing, like a scene set before the first word of a story is spoken. It doesn't need an audience to be felt. It simply needs attention, yours. Because when emotion leads the design, the door no longer stands in isolation. It becomes a moment. It becomes memory. If spooky door decor is your vibe, like this video and share it with your Halloween-obsessed friends. The most transformative work often comes not from newness, but from reinterpretation. When you stop trying to change what a door is and instead begin to reimagine how it behaves, something shifts. The familiar becomes unfamiliar, not through decoration, but through intention. You begin to notice lines, corners, and surfaces that invite subtle expression. To work with the space as it already exists is to practice restraint, and restraint is a powerful creative force. It forces you to look more closely, to design more purposefully, to find the extraordinary within the everyday. You begin to see the frame, the step, the threshold not as fixed structures, but as movable moments. The idea isn't to cover the space, it's to reveal something deeper within it. How can you make something feel different without making it look entirely different? How can a space feel unbalanced in just the right way, or unsettling without being loud? These are questions worth asking, not just for aesthetic reasons, but for emotional ones. This is where form matters more than material. Shape, space, and contrast become your language. A narrowing corridor. A slightly distorted rhythm in placement. A shift in proportion that makes a space feel slightly off, in the best possible way. By adjusting the rhythm of the surrounding area, the openness, the tension, the relationship to nearby surfaces, the door begins to suggest that something about it has changed. Not obviously, not completely. Just enough to notice. Just enough to wonder. And in that wondering, Halloween takes hold. Not through cost. Not through volume. But through the quiet power of reimagining what's already there. What's haunting your front door this Halloween? Comment below with your favorite creepy idea. There's a unique quality to something that feels created rather than constructed. Even when the materials are humble or invisible, the intent behind them gives them weight. A handmade doorway, even one with no visible additions, can shift the emotional resonance of a space through texture, rhythm, or imperfection. This is not about crafting the perfect piece or staging a dramatic reveal. This is about expression. About layering thought, care, and presence into a space so that it feels like more than design, it feels like memory. Like meaning. This kind of presence can't be bought, and it can't be faked. It has to be felt. And the act of creating it becomes part of the transformation. The process slows you down. It makes you more observant. You start to notice the cracks, the edges, the way light moves across the surface at different times of day. You begin to engage with the space as something alive. Every line, curve, and imperfection begins to matter. Not because it's polished, but because it's personal. A doorway becomes not just an object, but a reflection of care, of story, of energy. It invites not just the eyes, but the imagination. This kind of creation happens gradually. Sometimes it begins with silence. Sometimes with memory. Sometimes with nothing more than a feeling that something is waiting to emerge. And when it does, the space doesn't just look different. It feels different. And that is the mark of true Halloween spirit, not the spectacle, but the subtle. Not the decoration, but the transformation. Want more Halloween inspiration straight to your feed? Subscribe and don't miss what's coming next. In every Halloween tale, the door is more than a passage, it's the invitation. It sets the tone before a word is spoken, before a knock is heard, before anyone crosses the threshold. Decorating your door for Halloween isn't about following rules or buying the right pieces. It's about creating a feeling, telling a story, and transforming the everyday with just a touch of imagination. Whether your style is spooky, whimsical, elegant, or delightfully strange, your door becomes a message to the world. Halloween is here, and it's whatever you dream it to be. When done with heart, even the simplest doorway can leave the deepest impression. And that's the true spirit of Halloween, not in the details, but in the feeling that lingers just behind the door.